So I've been going on Ticket to Ride trips since 2010. And one of the things that I've loved most about these trips is the fact that it's way more than just a surf trip. Not to say that we don't go surfing. We surf pretty much every morning. But you also get to do these little adventures like we're doing today, where we've gone to the monkey temple in Uluwatu in Indo. And similar to the trip that I did in South Africa, we just get to venture everywhere. And after this week in Bali, we're off to another island of Lombok, and then we're going to another island of Nusa Kambangan. So it's more of like a surf adventure rather than a surf trip. I had to stop filming at the monkey temple because the monkeys steal things from you. One of the guests actually had one of their little keychains stolen from her purse. We didn't film the rest of that. But what I really wanted to talk about in this video is that even though these trips have an essence of adventure in it and you get to do all these extra little things on the side, Ticket to Ride very much is about coaching, and it's about getting you to that next level of surfing.
Milo, which way are you going today? Nice.
The cool philosophy with Ticket to Ride is that when you go on their trips, their aim is to get you to that next level of surfing. Just sat on a boat waiting for David to come out. I'm gonna go shoot. Oh, there's a big wave. I'm gonna go shoot the guys who have just gone out to a spot called Outside Lefts. And then we're gonna have a chat with David. He's about to paddle away over there. Yes, Fred! And I'm now on a boat with David. David's ran South Africa trip, the Indo trip, and South Africa. No, I've said South Africa. Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
We're just going to have a chat about the in-water coaching that they do at Ticket to Ride, the video analysis, picture analysis that we do here because we're sat on a boat, and why that benefits your surfing progression and why they do it. So yeah, what are we doing right now? Why are we on this boat?
So a part of us sitting on the boat, especially being on a raised one, if you look at a lot of the other boats you can't really sit on top, is to get a better point of view so we can actually see the surfers in the water and also get really good photos of them. Obviously the reason for that is, number one, it's really good for coaching. So whether we do photo or video analysis, the guys get to see themselves surf, and us as their coaches and trip leaders get to correct them. And then it gives them incentives and also obviously goals to kind of work on for their next session. So these guys in the water now all have goals to work on from the beginning, from the first session this morning. And so it gives them a chance to go out there. They've seen themselves surf and see what they need to work on. We then obviously try and correct them and give them goals, and then they can go out the second session and sort of work on that. Along with that is that they actually end up being able to come into the channel, and we then give on the spot in-water feedback, or I guess at this stage we're kind of out of the water.
Yeah.
But fortunately we got Cooper in the water as well, so Cooper's giving them, and he can kind of see it from a different perspective. He's giving them some in-water feedback and kind of relating it. Jake's on the way there and kind of relating it to what we see on the boat. And then from that, see you, David. And then it means that they can come back to the boat. We give them a bit of feedback from their last wave, and they can go back straight out to the outside and work on exactly what we've discussed with them.
Nice. So we have always one Ticket to Ride coach out with them, giving them feedback.
Yeah.
And then we're here shooting from the boat.
Yeah.
And they can pass us through the channel. There's Amelia on a wave right now. Go, go. Oh.
Yeah, and the idea is that obviously with Ticket to Ride, you get tailored feedback and tailored coaching to your specific abilities. So a lot of the times when you go join different surf camps, they kind of just go, okay, this is where you're at with your surfing. And it's not very progressive. They're kind of giving everybody the same feedback, and some surfers are different abilities and obviously need different feedback or different coaching at their different ability levels, right? So it just basically improves their progression and makes it a lot faster, a lot quicker. And that's sort of what we do at Ticket to Ride. We try to tailor make the coaching, tailor the coaching to your specific ability, and that just then boosts your progression.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Nice.
Woo.
So we've been doing this pretty much for every morning that we've been here in Lombok. And then I guess it's the same when we go to Nusa Lembongan?
Yeah, exactly
And
the same. We take out boats. One of us will be on the boat shooting. You'll have a local coach in the water with obviously your Ticket to Ride coach.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same sort of situation. This is the beauty of having the advantage of being on the boat.
Yeah.
In not just like in these beautiful locations, right?
And speaking of, like, look where we are.
Incredible backdrop.
Yeah. Sick. Thanks, David. We'll get back to
Sweet.
the fun time.
So we're gonna have a little chat to Anais just after she had one of her waves. So one of the things that she's working on is being a bit more aggressive and trying to do turns more in the lip. On that last wave, she ended up connecting 3 or 4 turns really nicely and actually threw a lot of spray on her last turn. The one thing that I really want to see from Anais is try to get the board above the lip in one of her turns. And so that's what we're gonna pretty much chat about. Yo, that last wave, bruh, so aggressive. The nice first turn, down little carve, came around that section, did a nice little tight turn in the pocket, and then that last turn you threw so much spray. So it was really good to see you line those, connect those turns up. We spoke a little bit about trying to get more into the lip. So I don't know if you remember or how it felt from that first turn coming down and around that section. What I want you to try and do, don't try and look too far ahead of that section. Look up to the top of because the problem was we looked a little too far ahead and we ended up doing more of an open face carve as opposed to, because your bottom turn was so nice and deep, but you got to use that deep bottom turn to get vertical. So rather than look 2 meters ahead of that, the pocket of the wave, look right in the pocket where the lip is starting to sort of froth, and then your arms, you got to just remember lead with that front arm and rotate. The back arm kind of swings around and you lead with the front arm so you can get more vertical. But the idea is that you got to identify the section first. So look.
So where do I get my back arm there that I
Yeah.
about this one?
Yeah. So I think just then on the next one, get around that section. As soon as you come off the bottom, nice and deep, look closer to the pocket. Look where that lip's starting to really break, and then throw your body, because the extension was really nice, but hold it. Once you get there, then rotate and let that lip sort of throw you back again.
Weirdly, the first one there was a drop in, but actually it made me go sharp.
Yeah.
So I had
Yeah,
to-
I mean, the turns you're doing nice and tight in the pocket, which is good. So you end up coming out with a lot more speed. All right.
Oh, really good.
Epic, well done. Then maybe it'll make more sense.
I'm going to go for a wiggle now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.